This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button for immigration news as it happens and any new cases or law that come out. If you have an immigration problem or just want some honest advice, then do get in touch with me and I'll try to help you. Well, it's not really been a couple of good weeks for the Secretary of State for the Home Department, Priti Patel, has it? Firstly, and this is the subject of this video, she's had to have a humiliating climb down on her plan to push back refugees by using the Border Force and Royal Navy. The reason for this, apart from the fact it was mad, is that she was threatened with judicial review action. But days before going to court, having said that the policy was lawful and kicking up a big fuss, she decided to do a 180-degree turn and cancel the policy, which is obviously a good thing. However, why was there such a need to put forward such a lunatic policy in the first place? Oh, and the taxpayers had to pick up the costs as the government agreed to pay the costs of the applicants bringing the challenge to this policy. So, Ms Patel, what was all the fuss about? All these newspaper stories and all this, we're going to push them back. Why? Why all the posturing? It all came to nothing. In fact, it was worse than nothing, because we'll see. Telling everyone it was legal and stating that it would be fought when everyone who had any idea of the law, probably including their own advisors, told her that it was not. What was the point? All it does is it shows the hallmarks of a bully, which is the secretary has been found to have been bully, posturing as hard as she was. If she was so convinced about what she was saying and the policy was legal, then why not get it put before the court and have the court adjudicate on it? Or is the truth of the matter really that she knew that she would just face, if it did go to court, yet another humiliating defeat, and watching another one of her golden ideas torn to shreds and fall into the sand? It was clear in my view, and any sane person's view, that the idea of turning around boats in the English Channel, a very busy waterway, was always going to put migrants' lives at risk. Yet for months it was touted as the way forward. Indeed, apparently, yet more money was spent on training people for months on a policy that she didn't actually have the backbone to fight in court. There was talk of jet skis and various other things to turn these boats around, these flimsy rubber boats full of people that are generally recognised as refugees. So all that training has gone to waste. Perhaps the Border Force staff enjoyed running around on jet skis or speedboats at the taxpayers' expense. Well, I hope they did, because at least someone would have got something out of it. So there it is, big enough to talk tough, too scared to go to court and defend your own policy. Not only have the migrants been threatened and yet again and demonised in the press, but in the end, who pays the cost? The taxpayer, because we've been landed with the costs of defending or fighting this absurd policy. Yes, it's the taxpayer that's paid the penalty for Ms Patel's posturing. So there you have it, yet another humiliating failure. Let's see what happens to the Immigration Act and the plans to send people to Rwanda, which will be the subject of another video and is already the subject of another legal challenge. I wonder how far that will go. Many thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you have an immigration problem, do get in touch with me. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.